Hello everyone, it is Jofia DIY here. Welcome back to another tutorial video. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make your powdered detergent in 5 minutes. When I said in 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes, you are done mixing it. Okay, I'll first of all measure out my ingredients. I want you all to see how I'm measuring it. Okay, this is caustic soda I'm measuring. I'll be using 60 grams of caustic soda. Please do well to check the screen. I'll be writing the ingredients and the quantities on the screen. Okay, this is 60 grams of caustic soda, and the caustic soda is the cleaning agent here. Caustic soda helps to remove a tough stain on the clothes or on the surface of where you will use the detergent on. Okay, I'll keep that aside. Then I'll measure out my water. I'll be using 30 ml of water for the caustic soda. I will dissolve the caustic soda in it and keep it to cool down. Okay, and keep it to cool down. I don't use it immediately. I'll dissolve it and leave it for like 2 to 5 minutes to cool down. Then I'll be measuring out other ingredients. I'll keep this aside, then bring back my scale. I'll measure in my soda ash. I'll be using 1 kg of soda ash. 1 kg of soda ash. Soda ash here helps to soften water. In case you have a hard water, soda ash will help to soften the water. Have you asked yourself why some people, when they use laundry bar soap or any other soap to wash clothes, the soap will not foam, but once they use detergent, the water will start foaming. Once they use detergent, the water will foam. Okay, it will make their washing easier, but it's because they have hard water. So soda ash helps to soften hard water. I have measured my STPP and I'm measuring my sulphonic acid now. Then I'm going to measure my sodium sulphate. I didn't complete that measurement before. Okay, I brought it back to complete it. Then that is all, and I'll bring my bowl. This is the bowl I'll be using to mix everything together. Okay, I'll first of all, let me adjust the camera. I will add the soda ash into the bowl. Okay, I'll add the soda ash into the bowl, then start adding other ingredients. But you can add your powders or your powdered ingredients together before adding the liquid ones. Okay, but this is how I mix mine, and this is how it's working for me. Okay, make sure that there's no lump in the soda ash. If you can use your hand and break every lumps or mix it, fine. Okay, now see one thing here. Using a spatula to mix this, it will not be that easy. Okay, it will not be that easy, so I prefer you using a hand, but make sure you are putting on a hand glove. Go get a rubber or plastic hand glove. Don't use this type I'm using if you are making a large batch. Okay, so I'll add in my sulphonic acid and mix it. I try mixing it with a spatula. Okay, at a point it became hard to mix, so I have to quickly remove the spatula and use my hands. I've already protected my hands. I'm using a hand glove. Okay, if you cannot get a plastic or rubber hand glove, if you don't have money for that, you can buy this nylon one. It is not expensive. 100 pieces of this nylon one is about 300 or 350 naira. Okay, but make sure you wear it double. Make sure you double it. Okay, so I'll mix that very well. Make sure that the sulphonic acid and the soda ash mixed very well. Okay, use your hand and make sure that it mixes well. Then you go ahead and add other ingredients. Like I said, you can add your ingredients according to how you like, but this is how I'm adding mine. So if you want to use my method, if you want to mix the way I'm mixing, no problem. So what I just added now is the dissolved caustic soda. Okay, dissolved caustic soda, it's in liquid form, and now I added it. It has made the mixture to become moist, very moist. Okay, I'll mix that again make sure that everything combines together. Okay, big companies or factory, they use industrial electric hand mixer. Okay, but as a beginner, this is how it started. Okay, now I'm adding, what I added now is my sodium sulphate. I'll mix again, make sure that there's no lump. Okay, even though I'm still going to dry it, for it to dry, and sometimes blend it to get that powdered feel or texture, but I'll still make sure that there's no lump at this beginning. Okay, I'll mix that very well again. Then before adding in my STPP, okay, make sure that everything mixes well. Like I said, you can use a spatula, a wooden spatula. If it can be easy for you to mix with a spatula, fine, but for me, it's with my hand to mix it very well. So I add in my STPP now and mix everything together. Okay, mix everything together. Trust me, in less than 5 minutes you are done making your powder detergent. Okay, now see the reason why you should dry this. Okay, can you see as I fold it now? Can you see how lumpy it is? Okay, but during the rainy season, when I make detergent during the rainy season using this method, there's no sun, and then I have not gotten a hydrator. So what I do is I'll just store it into my container like that. Okay, and I'll be using it gradually. Now this is the fragrance I'll be using. These two fragrances are the fragrances I'm using for powder detergent, specifically for powder detergent, not for any other product. But I don't add it at this stage. Okay, when I add the fragrance is after drying it. When it has completely dried, I'll now add the fragrance, mix it very well, then package it or store it into the container, because if I add the fragrance at the stage, everything is going to evaporate or the fragrance will not stay. Okay, this is it under the sun. This is like 3 hours now under the sun and it's getting dried. Okay, so this is how I do my powder detergent. In less than 5 minutes I'll make it and I'll dry it under the sun. So when it dries, you add your fragrance and package. Thank you and see you in the next video tutorial.